It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys come in on a 2-game skid, hoping to turn things around. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to... And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Throwing to start the drive. Morrison. And this is incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun. Morrison. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 2. Pass complete to Royals. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. The Chiefs at 10-1 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Jets' 4-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Off the bootleg. Morrison. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. throwing to start the drive. Morrison. That one caught by Rice. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2.
Let's go
Brings
now.
up second and
Here's 2nd and 8.
27-yard
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to throw now on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. Royals with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to...
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here just past. KC's offense ready to take over. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2nd and 3. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 4.
Here we go, Shaq.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rashee Rice from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball. We'll look to build on things here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, go.
Following the fumble recovery, Morrison got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33.
33-yard line.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Morrison. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Jets 7.
Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throwing to start the drive. Morrison firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Morrison. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold it, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Morrison. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Set. 60 by Bison. 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Morrison. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
2nd and 6. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Royals. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Morrison. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Rashard Smith. Incomplete.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Morrison. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw. Morrison. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
It's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.